Hello everybody. Today I'm going to make some papaya salad. I'm actually surprised that my papaya is still good after having it stored in the fridge for a good, when was it? Like over a month. But let me get my ingredients ready. I'm craving some papaya salad today. And I usually don't have an estimate on how much chili or dry chili I put in it. It's kind of, that's a good 30, 20, 30 maybe. So now that I already put 20 to 30 dry chili in it, I'm just gonna crush it, but also be careful because it could get in your eyes and that would really suck. My neighbor's gonna hate me for this. Oh my god, I can smell that. That's strong. Oh la. Alright. Gonna sneeze because of this. Well, now that I did that, I'm just gonna add some ingredients to this. I don't really have an estimate on how much I use or how much I put in there, but usually I'm just kind of eyeballing it. So this is palm sugar. Oh goodness. I like to use a more natural stuff just because I'm the one putting it or eating it, and I want to use as healthy of ingredients as possible, even though it doesn't always work out that way. And I'm putting quite a bit of sugar in there because I'm making a bit of a big portion so that if I have leftover, I can either just eat it later or even just take it to lunch with me. And sometimes my food really do smell at work, but you know, I don't really care as much because hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. And like I said, I don't really have any measurements, like exact measurement, because usually when I cook, I just eyeball stuff and just hopefully, you know, it turns out good. But a lot of time I just kind of get a little taste of them before I am done mixing all the ingredients. This is fermented fish sauce because it's like one of the main ingredients in here. It really do smell, so if you guys aren't used to the scent, you can always leave it out, but because I grew up just kind of eating it, it doesn't really bother me. If anything, I actually don't mind the smell and I actually love it. And there's actually fermented crab in here, crab legs actually, like little small crab. I usually just kind of move them like that, so when I go and eat them, it's a bit easier for me instead of trying to dig through everything. And you know, feel free to put as many as you want. And this is the more like authentic style of papaya salad that you can make. However, if you just prefer the traditional Thai style, then there's no need to put fermented fish sauce or even the crabs in there. I'm just gonna taste it. It needs a little bit of tamarind sauce. And obviously I put the same spoon back in there because I'm gonna be the only person eating this. Otherwise I would have replaced the mixing spoon if I was to cook it for someone else. Taste it. Pretty good. And of course everyone have different ways of cooking them, but I like mixing my sauce in there first before I put the papaya in there. And these are, look at how fresh they are, you guys. And it's been sitting in my fridge for a whole month before I even open it or shred it. So I can say that these are some pretty good quality papaya. Because sometimes when I go and try to buy them at the Asian store, they don't always have it, and sometimes they do have it, but it's at that point they're too soft. And I don't like them soft or ripe because it just doesn't make it taste good, in my opinion. Then you're just gonna mix them up. And again, you know, some people, usually when I cook them, I would put some tomatoes in there and also some Thai eggplants and possibly even green beans, but because I don't really have those in stock in my fridge, this is what I have to work with as for now. And then now that I'm done mixing it, I'm just gonna pour it in a plate. There we go. Just gonna pour all of this in here. And now that I'm still waiting for my fish to thaw out, I'm just gonna go ahead and start making some side dishes that I would like to eat with this super spicy papaya salad. Yummy. So right now I'm cooking the vegetables and the noodles. And the noodles, I'm gonna cook it a little bit longer just because the type of noodle is vermicelli noodles, and sometimes that can take a little bit longer to cook. And then the vegetable that I'm cooking tonight to go with my papaya salad are cauliflowers and cabbage. And a lot of time I don't usually boil my vegetables, but because I have braces, it's a little bit harder for me to eat them raw, which is why I'm boiling them. Now I'm just waiting for my air fryer to be done warming up, and then it's time to cook my fish. My tilapia. Okay, so because I don't have room in the back to set my camera, I'm just gonna get to see this from this angle. The air fryer is already warmed up, so now it's time for me to push my, to put my tilapia in the air fryer. And the tail sticking out just a little bit. Gonna be careful not to touch the corner because it is hot. Gonna show you guys a little closer. So here's this angle, my air fryer that I got for my birthday this year. Gonna close that, turn that button on, and then all these different settings. And of course I'm cooking fish. Just put that there and it should automatically sets it up to where That's the temperature. And then if I want to see what's inside, I just kind of click on that. And then ta-da! My tilapia is cooking. After waiting for a couple hours for my food to be done cooking, it's finally done. I got a whole platter of meal right here. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit closer. So here's what I have. Got some cauliflower, cabbage, sour pork, vermicelli noodles, papaya salad, my whole tilapia, and some fresh green onions. And thank you so much, you guys, for watching my video. Until next time.